Okay, so this time I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is a game that I usually play with some of the workshops that I run, and the idea behind it is that you can count to 60 seconds, and there's a sort of level of accuracy here. So we're trying to count exactly to 60 seconds, not 50 seconds, not a minute and 10 seconds, exactly 60 seconds. Now, I usually do it in a group, and you can do this on your own if you want to. To do the game, all you need to do is have a metronome and a stopwatch. So you set the metronome at 60 beats per minute, and you get the stopwatch, and you get ready to start. And you start the metronome up, counting 60 beats per minute, something about that. Okay, so then you would also start the stopwatch off and count through 10 seconds with the metronome. So you're counting out loud, 1, 2, 3, etc., all the way up to 10. Now what happens then, and it's normally me that has the metronome and the stopwatch, I turn the metronome off, and everyone else has to count up to 60 and then shout out 60 when they think it's 60. So I would be looking at the stopwatch and actually check what is truly 60, and then I would say 60. So hopefully everyone would say 60 at the same time as I'm saying 60 and the same time as the actual stopwatch is saying 60. But what tends to happen is people come in a little bit early perhaps, or a little bit late because they've kind of lost a bit of focus. So you count 10 beats per minute exactly in time with the click out loud with the metronome. The metronome gets turned off, and then you would then in your head silently, without kind of expressing the beat or kind of making any sort of body language, you would then count up to 60 and then shout out 60. If you're doing this on your own, you can do it, and you can set the stopwatch off and then either set it to run out and make a noise at 60 beats and 60 seconds, or you can just look up at the stopwatch. Okay, so the point of this is to try and work out whether you are able to internalize the metronome beat at 60 beats per minute, and also to kind of get an idea of whether you're perhaps somebody who tends to rush, or somebody who perhaps loses a bit of focus or kind of is a bit too laid back on counting the beats. So it's a bit of fun, but it's also a good indicator of your timing. So enjoy.